Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Rachelle. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all the books I want to read in August. Here's the thing though, I haven't picked up these books yet, and that's because I don't have any books that I want to read immediately. What I do have though is a very large physical TBR. So because I don't have any books that I'm dying to read right now, I thought it would be nice to let BuzzFeed quizzes choose my August TBR. You may ask, how's this gonna work? I will be answering a bunch of BuzzFeed quizzes that will give me a book genre as a result, and from there I'm gonna be taking out all the books on my bookshelf that I haven't read yet that fit into each of these genres that I get, and then I'm gonna be picking out one book from each of these piles to add to my August TBR. And that's how I'm gonna be forming my list of books that I will be reading in August through BuzzFeed quizzes. I actually got this video idea from Sarah Crowley. Sarah, if you're watching this video, I love your book videos. Who am I kidding though? She's not gonna be watching this. Yeah, so anyways, I did get this video idea from Sarah, but I believe her video was a little bit different. She did BuzzFeed quizzes choose the books I read in a week. I thought I would change it up a little bit though, so I am doing BuzzFeed quizzes choose the books I read this month. I think this is just such a fun idea. I mean, BuzzFeed quizzes are always fun, and I definitely think it'll be really interesting to see what book genres I get from these quizzes. I'm so excited to choose my August TBR, so let's just jump right into it. Okay, so in front of me I have my laptop with all the BuzzFeed quizzes open in a different tab. So the first quiz I have here is, if you're a book nerd, design your dream library and we'll guess your favorite genre to read. Okay, let's get started. First, choose a door to walk through. Rustic, simple but elegant double doors. Bright door, classy wooden double doors. Modern glass door, rustic wooden door, medieval door, window door. Not gonna lie, I actually really like the classy wooden double doors. Next, pick a shelf layout for your first wall. Open and well decorated, simple but stylish, wooden shelves, one big clustered shelf, bookshelf wall. Clean cut with strong academia vibes, simple but bright, grand, the bigger the better. I really like a bookshelf wall. Honestly, if I could build my own bookshelf wall, I would. Yeah, so let's go with bookshelf wall. Pick a decor item to put on your shelves. Fairy lights, maps and pages from old books, candles, prints, plants, fake vines and leaves. Why would I decorate a bookshelf with anything besides books? Merch from my favorite series and collector's edition. Ooh. I'm gonna have to pick fairy lights for this one. What's one classic book you'll display proudly? Little Women, 1984, Jane Eyre, The Picture of Dorian Gray, Pride and Prejudice, The Great Gatsby, Frankenstein, Wuthering Heights. I actually haven't read any of these classics besides 1984, and that was for school. Actually, no, that's a lie. I did read The Picture of Dorian Gray, but I didn't like it. I also didn't like 1984. So I'm just gonna pick a random one. Let's go with Pride and Prejudice. What will seating in your book room look like? Large comfy chairs near window, just a soft couch, pillow nook with tons of blankets, cute chairs, comfortable space with my pets and plants, something like this, beanbag chair. Ooh, I really like this vibe. Large comfy chairs near windows. Next question is, pick an extra for the room. Throw blankets, pillows, and plushies, ladder to reach the top shelves, table and chairs, candles, rug, mini fridge, antique lamps or antique chandelier, windowsill bench with plenty of pillows and a great view. I think a ladder to reach the top shelves will be very useful for me because I'm kind of short, but I really do like the blankets and pillow vibes. I'm just gonna go with blankets and pillows. Finally, what would you do in your book room besides read, of course? Research things I'm interested in, play with pets, write and escape from reality, extra work from school, my job, watch movies and TV, relax, sleep, invite friends to hang out there. I think I'm gonna choose watch movies and TV. And the genre I got is romance. Of course it's romance. I absolutely love reading romances. Okay, so I only have 2 romance books on my shelf that I haven't read yet. We have The Key to My Heart, and then we also have 7 Days in June. The Key to My Heart is actually a holiday romance, so I don't really want to read it now. I think I'm gonna read this one in December. I guess that leaves me with 7 Days in June then. The title has the month June in it, and I should probably read this book in June. But other than this being my only choice, it's August now, and I don't think I can wait another year until next June to read this. I've just heard so many good things about this book, and I was probably gonna read this book before next June anyways. Yeah, so this is the first book on my August TBR. The next quiz is, can we guess your favorite book genre based on your preferences? First question is, pick a cardigan. I really like the stripes. Pick your dream reading room. I think I've always wanted a chair like this, so I'm gonna pick this one. Pick a drink. Tea with lemon, latte, soda, ginger ale, water, lemonade. I think I'm gonna go with tea with lemon. Pick a cat. This one is really cute. How do you spend your day off? Reading outside, buying new books, going to a library, reviewing books online, telling friends about books, writing your own book. Reading outside, definitely. And we got sci-fi fantasy. I was actually really hoping to read a fantasy this month, so I'm so glad I got it. Okay, I have 5 books to choose from for fantasies. I don't have any sci-fi books that I haven't read yet, just because I actually don't even own that many sci-fi books. It's not a genre I really like to read. So I'm of course only choosing from the fantasies that I haven't read yet. The first book we got is Hush Hush. I think this book is about angels. Then we've got Serpent and Dove. I believe this book is about a witch and a witch hunter. Then we've got Caraval. I've heard so many good things about this book, and I know it's very popular for book talk. I really don't know why this is so popular and why so many people love it. So if I choose this one, I think it'll be really interesting to see why people love it so much. Then we've got Red Queen. I actually don't really know what this book is about. It's been on my shelf for a really long time though. The last book we have is Crescent City by Sarah J Maas. I've been calling this book Crescent City, but it's actually titled House of Earth and Blood. Crescent City is just the series name, but it's just so much easier to say Crescent City than House of Earth and Blood. So this book is a book I actually started, but then I DNF'd it. I think I tried reading this book at the end of 2021. I read 336 pages before I DNF'd it. I remember DNFing this book because I read a good chunk of this book, 336 pages to be exact, and still it just felt like there wasn't much happening yet. I remember it just feeling like there was a lot of world building. I'm actually really leaning towards picking this book right now. I think I actually will pick it. I just feel ready to try this book again. Hopefully this time I will finish it and I will enjoy it because I actually already have the second book in this series on my bookshelf. And the third book in the series actually comes out in January, I think. So just in general, I think it's a good time to actually read this book. Yeah, so this is the second book on my August TBR. The next quiz is titled, If Your Favorite Author Wrote You into a Book, I Know Exactly Which Genre They'd Make Your Story. This sounds like a really interesting quiz. I'm kind of excited to see what my result is. The first question is, you're going on an adventure. Which are you packing? Sword, axe, flashlight, snacks, notebook to document my findings, just myself. I think I would go with snacks because I need my munchies. If you had nothing to do but relax for the day, where would you relax with your book? I think for me, it would be either this one or this one. If I wanted to escape, I would go to the forest, but to be surrounded by books, I like that idea too. I'm gonna go with this one. You stumble upon a crime. What do? Investigate, run, call 911, continue on, it's not my business, or pass out. I think I would investigate first because I kind of want to know what's going on before I decide my next action, which would either be run or call 911. So I'm definitely gonna investigate. You're going to the movies. What type of movie are you seeing? Horror, rom-com, sci-fi, biopic, comedy. For me, it's not gonna be horror because I definitely can't stand horror. So it would either be sci-fi or biopic. I actually haven't seen a sci-fi film in forever, so I'm gonna go with biopic. You hear footsteps behind you at night. What do? Run, fight, freeze. I get my pepper spray out. Duh. I think I would run. Paperback, ebook, audiobook, or hardcover. I like having a physical copy of a book in my hand, so it would either be paperback or hardcover. I think I'm gonna go with paperback because I like having lightweight books. What are you drinking while you read? Coffee, tea, wine, water, energy drink. Definitely tea. And I got fiction. So here are all my literary fiction novels that I haven't read yet. We've got A Little Life. I've heard this book is really sad and we've got like 800 pages of sadness. So I don't know if I'm ready to read this book yet. Then we've got Lessons in Chemistry. Then we've got The Goldfinch. I've been putting off this book for a really long time. I've had this book on my shelf for like 2 years. It's just such a thick book. It's like 750 pages. I don't know, just reading a literary fiction novel that is this thick is kind of scary to me. Then we've got The New Life. We've also got Gilded Mountain. And then we have Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I've heard so many good things about this book, but I think this book takes place in the winter. So I think it'd be more fitting to read this in the winter months. I think this month I'm gonna have to go for Lessons in Chemistry. The next quiz is answer these 12 questions and we'll tell you which book genre you are. Are you an optimist, pessimist, realist, idealist? Most of the time I'm definitely a realist. Your favorite holiday is Hanukkah, Christmas, 4th of July, Halloween, Valentine's Day. Definitely Christmas. On a summer day, you would rather go to an overnight camp or a teen tour, play outside or hang with friends, spend the day sketching or daydreaming, go hiking or exploring, watch TV or movies. For me, it would definitely be hanging out with friends. For breakfast on weekends, you would prefer go out with friends and family, make your own breakfast, sleep through breakfast, have breakfast in bed. I wish I could say I had breakfast with friends a lot, but I don't. So if I'm gonna be realistic, I would make my own breakfast. What makes you the most upset? When people are rude to you, harming animals, when you're misunderstood, when people get away with things they did wrong, a non-trusting relationship. I think for me, it would be when people get away with things they did wrong. What would be your dream pet? A unicorn, a dragon, a dolphin, a lizard, an elephant, a ferret, a puppy, a kitten, a turtle, a pig, a cow, a sheep, a bird, a goat, a horse. If I'm being realistic, I want a puppy. I also kind of want a dragon because I've read Fourth Wing and that book made me fall in love with dragons, so I think it'd be really cool to have a dragon as a pet. I think I'm gonna go with a puppy. When you're hanging out with friends, you have fun building things, writing stories, filming videos, watching YouTube. I don't hang out with friends. Wow, okay. Just talking, playing sports. I like playing sports, so I'm gonna go with playing sports. In a long car ride, you listen to music, listen to an audiobook, listen to the radio, sit in silence. I listen to music. Your friends would describe you as basic, lazy, intelligent, hilarious, stubborn, popular. I think my friends will describe me as stubborn. I can be quite stubborn, unfortunately. Over break, you would prefer to go backpacking, go on a ski trip, go to a resort, go sailing, go visit family, stay home, go on a service trip, go on a language immersion trip. I think I would go on a ski trip because I like skiing. In your daydreams, you think about what you want to learn next, find yourself dwelling on the past, think about meeting celebrities, find yourself getting lost in your daydreams, think about going to an amusement park. I honestly think I would find myself getting lost in my daydreams. And the genre I got is mystery thriller. I love reading mystery thrillers, so I'm so excited. Okay, so I have 3 mystery thrillers to choose from. The first book is The Girl on the Train. This book has been on my bookshelf for a really long time, so maybe it's time to get this book off my TBR now. Then we have also got The Thursday Murder Club, and then we have The End of Her by Shari Lapina. I'm debating between The Girl on the Train and The End of Her. I think I'm gonna go with The End of Her because I haven't read a book by Paula Hawkins yet, but I have read a book by Shari Lapina. I read The Couple Next Door and I absolutely love that book, so I think I'm gonna try The End of Her. Hopefully I'll love one of Shari Lapina's other books. The final quiz I have here is titled Find Out Which Book Genre You Are by Organizing an Unforgettable Vacation. This one sounds really fun. First, where are you going? A beachside resort, a castle, outer space, obviously, somewhere with loads of history, a regular city. I live to be simple. I definitely want to go to a beachside resort. How are you getting there? On the back of my pet dragon, an ordinary plane, practicality people, my personal hypersonic air spacecraft, a private jet, I need my privacy, anything that's safe and will get me there in the fastest possible way. I think I'm gonna be bougie and go for a private jet. I've never been on a private jet. I wish, but it'd be really cool to sit on one. Who are you taking with you? My closest friends, anyone else would get in the way of my adventure. Just me and my significant other. Who else would I want to take? All my friends. You can never take too many people. Just me, myself, and I. A team of people from a variety of professions. I think I would go with my closest friends. What are you going to do when you get there? Spend the days relaxing and the evenings under the stars? Traverse the universe, anything else would be boring? Visit all the local museums and historical landmarks? Explore abandoned sites and see what they have to offer? Live like royalty with everything handed to me? I would definitely want to go sightseeing. So I'm going to go with explore abandoned sites and see what they have to offer. What are you having for dinner on your first night? A picnic on the beach under the stars? Hyper-modern food that tastes exactly what I feel like? Whatever I can get my hands on? A buffet from the local restaurant? A 5-course banquet. Let's make it interesting and do hyper-modern food that tastes exactly what I feel like. You get into a fight with one of your fellow holidayers. What do? Oh my god, not me and one of my besties fighting. Use some hocus pocus and make them see reason. Eject them into the vacuum of space. Nobody ruins my interstellar journey. Kick them off the trip. They can make their own way home. Make things up with them. Nobody came on this trip with me, so there's nobody to argue with. I would say make things up with them. You meet someone during the trip and you befriend them. Where did you meet? They were one of my holiday palace staff at the local library while exploring that abandoned site on a distant planet. at the resort. For me, it'd probably be at the local library. Finally, what souvenirs are you taking home? An extremely rare rock that's full of gems you can't find on Earth. Souvenirs are lame. I live for the moment and let my experiences live in photos and memories. A dragon leather jacket, a piece of expensive jewelry, a painting of local history. I think it'd be really cool to have a dragon leather jacket, so I'm gonna pick that one. Romance! The only romance book I have left is, of course, The Key to My Heart. It's a holiday romance, so I guess I'm reading a holiday romance in the summer. Unless I decide to buy another romance later this month, but I don't think that's gonna happen because I'm currently on a book buying ban. I just have a very large physical TBR that I just need to put myself on a book buying ban. Before I end this video, let's go over my August TBR. For romances, we got 7 Days in June. I'm really excited to read this one. In the fantasy, we've got House of Earth and Blood by Sarah J. Maas. It was a really expensive book, so if I don't like it, I will actually cry. Sarah J. Maas books are just so expensive, especially the hardcover ones, but they are so worth it. Most of them at least, because I've loved every single one for books except for this one so far. Again, let's hope what I like in books change, and I will enjoy this book. In the mystery genre, we've got The End of Her by Shari Lapina. Then in literary fiction, we've got Lessons in Chemistry. I've seen this book all over Book Talk and I'm really excited to read it. And then we've got the other romance, which is The Key to My Heart. Not gonna lie, this book is gonna be the last book I pick up in August because I really don't want to read a holiday romance in the summer. Who knows, maybe I won't even have time to get to it. Or I'll decide to read another book instead of this book, which has happened before, where I set out my TBR for the month, but then I end up picking up other books to read instead of what's on my physical TBR for that month. We've actually got a very diverse stack of books here. I mean, we have a bunch of different genres in this stack, which is amazing because I love reading different genres. I'm not someone who can read the same genre for like 5 books in a row. I am someone who has to switch it up. That is all I have for you guys in this video though. This video is definitely a little different than the ones I usually do, but I did have a lot of fun filming this video and I hope you enjoyed it as well. If you guys already haven't done so, definitely subscribe to my channel if you like books because I make a lot of book videos. And of course, while you're at it, give this video a thumbs up. And if you're feeling brave and you want to tell me what you're currently reading or what books you plan to read in August, comment down below. I would love to hear what you guys are up to. I will see you guys in my next video, but if you want to stay up to date with what I'm currently up to when I'm not making videos, definitely follow me on all of my social media. I will have all the links to my profiles in the description box below. If you're still currently watching, thank you for your support. And with that, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!
Pull the key out the ignition. Run your mouth but I never listen. You hold me back, will never last. Keep talking all your shit. Wondering how all this started. You left me broken hearted. You flip my words, yeah, this love hurts. Keep talking